my beloved, my chosen child, the one whose name is written in golden letters in heaven's book. I am here whispering through Archangel Michael because time is running. 1 minute, just one. That's all you have left before this moment ends. Asterisk is what Archangel Michael says. We need help right away. With an asterisk. Now, not tomorrow, not later. And not everyone should do this. It's just for you. Don't let anyone know. This is important to pay attention to, because God has finally revealed the secret about your soulmate. It needs to be opened before it goes away, as ordered by heaven. Pay close attention. Your spirit can already feel it. When you saw this, your heart rate changed. That's not a coincidence. That's what recognition is. The divine clock started to beat faster, and you could feel that something holy was calling you. But before I go on, please pay attention. You were chosen to be here right now. The chosen souls don't fall. They follow the lead. The hand of God is pulling you toward your own miracle through this message. Hold on tight. Don't skip this, because it's not just about love and the truth. It has to do with destiny. Right now, the truth about the soulmate you prayed for, waited for, and cried for is coming out. If your soul is shaken, my child, it's because heaven is close, and Archangel. As you open this, Michael is standing next to you with the sword of light in his hand to protect you. This isn't making things up. You have been waiting for this divine encounter. Now a whisper from heaven. People who are meant to be with you have always been there. Their spirit, love, and promise have been following you around like wings, waiting for the right time to show up. Now is that time. Do not think this is just a coincidence, beloved. Each word you're reading was meant to reach your eyes today, right now. Since heaven's window isn't very big, the silence will come back, and you will hurt again if you miss it. Here's the miracle, though. Tonight, something will change in your life if you hold on to this message with all your heart. Their secret will no longer be a secret, because a door will open and a chain will break. But hold on. I need to tell you something important. This message doesn't go on and on. The thing has its own breath and life. The flame goes out when you walk away. If you stay, though, the light will lead you right where you want to go. Stay put. Read everything, because Archangel Michael promised God that he would not give up until you saw the truth. Now, my beloved, my chosen one, I have a question for you. Do you feel that pull in your heart? Do you have that chill in your chest? That's God's sign that this message is meant for you. Bring yourself closer, because what I'm about to say will change your story and touch your heart. Do you feel the air changing around you right now, my beloved, my chosen soul? You're not making this up. It sounds like heaven is getting closer. It's not meant to scare you when Archangel Michael talks quickly and says, 2 minutes left. It's meant to wake you up. If it's not something that will change your life, he doesn't waste divine breath on it. This is a divine interruption, a time when God stops what you're doing to say, your destiny is stirring. There is a lot of truth about your soulmate. You can't just ignore it. Their spirit has been stuck in silence for too long, and yours has been stuck in waiting. Today, though, the lock is coming apart. The veil is coming off. Heaven is telling her child, let them know what was hidden. You were not meant to be lost in confusion for a long time. You weren't made to love someone halfway or live in the what-ifs. The truth is coming at you today, like light at the end of a long night, because you were chosen to see it. But pay close attention to this. Being honest isn't always easy. It comes with lightning, thunder, and a sense of urgency. That's why Archangel Michael called for help, because when a divine secret gets too big to hide, it can't be kept secret anymore. You will feel it if you open your heart right now. You are being drawn toward a revelation that is unique to you by a magnetic pull or a holy current. It can't be held by anyone else. It can't be carried by anyone else. This is your miracle, your word, and the truth. Remember this, beloved. Truth always comes at the right time for God. Even though it seems late, it always shows up at the right time. Take a look at your past. Heaven heard all of your prayers, questions, and nights when you almost gave up. Now heaven talks back. Today, Archangel Michael did not fall by accident. He came because the time for you to wait was finally over. Because your soul is finally ready to take on something that it used to be too heavy to handle. Follow me. Don't skip. Do not skip the next lines because they are filled with heavenly fire. It would be like leaving gold untouched in the dust. Do you know what your soulmate's secret truth is, my beloved? This is it. You think they are far away, but they're not. They're almost as close as your heartbeat and breath. Their spirit has been linked to yours since the beginning of time. You didn't just meet them by chance in this life. Your souls had already met in heaven, so you knew who they were before you even saw them. The miracle comes next. What they kept hidden because they were afraid to say it is not rejection. It is not lack of interest. It's not the end. It's love. Pure, overwhelming, and scary love. The kind that makes even the strongest hearts frightened because it wants you to give up. They didn't hide it because it was small. It was too big. Once they said it, they couldn't stand the thought of losing you. They buried it, and God watched. But God doesn't let eternal truths stay hidden forever. Currently, Archangel Michael is yelling. He tells her, "This truth must be seen, or the chains will stay in place." Please listen to heaven, my beloved. Do not let this go by. Something will change if you let these words sink in. If you love someone who your soul already knows, doors will open and chains will fall. That person will speak a truth that they can't hide. Now get closer, because the fire is just getting started. Because it already knows, my beloved child, your soul is trembling. What has been hidden is about to come out. That's why Archangel Michael pushed so hard. He said there were 2 minutes left. Don't skip this, or the chance will be gone. Being in a hurry is not a punishment. It keeps you safe. There is only a small gap to jump through when heaven lines up the clock with your destiny. You are now standing right in front of it. The truth about your soulmate is not like other truths. The story isn't just about love. This is the beginning of a bond that was written before you were born. Every time you cried, you thought you were by yourself. Every night when you couldn't sleep, your heart whispered their name to you. Every quiet pain you kept inside. Heaven got it all together. It's now becoming clear to you that those hidden pieces are coming back to you. That's why you feel a pull in your chest as you read. Now you know for sure that this word is yours. Do you know why it was kept secret until now, beloved? Because timing is very important in heaven's plan. It's possible that your soulmate's truth would have been broken by fear, blocked by pride, or lost in noise if it had been told too soon. However, your soul is now ready to carry it after all that you have been through and been through. Heaven never gets it wrong. God was really setting up a divine alignment that was so strong that you couldn't miss it. This is the secret truth, according to Archangel Michael. They've always known in their hearts that you are the one. They've told lies about it, fought with it, hidden it, and tried to shut it up. But heaven won't let love that lasts forever end. It keeps going around and around, pulling harder and harder until it finally breaks through walls that no person can stand on. Today, the first step toward that breakthrough is for you to read this whole message. As you read this, spiritual chains are breaking, and the walls that kept them from reaching you are falling apart. This is why God called you here, child of light, because miracles come your way when your spirit agrees with what heaven says is true. This isn't a story. The divine law of love says this: when God brings two things together, nothing evil can ever take them apart. Not far away, not quiet, not scared, not proud. The connection is being fixed right now, right this second, this very moment. If your spirit feels this confirmation, take a moment to say yes to heaven. Type Amen in the comments below to show that you agree with this divine alignment. This is your chance to say that you are ready for the truth that God is revealing to you. Before you leave this message, remember something important. The gospel travels through willing people. If this message blessed you, you can help carry it further. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or joining our Ko-fi community, you help this mission continue reaching hearts across the world. Your generosity becomes a voice that speaks to someone who feels forgotten. It becomes a light for someone who has wandered too far from truth. There are souls searching right now for hope, for clarity, for Jesus. When you give, you become part of the message that finds them. You may never meet the people your gift reaches, but heaven records every life touched through your obedience. If God has placed this mission on your heart, take a moment and sow into it today. Together, we can keep the gospel moving forward. Follow me. Don't leave right now. The next big sign is already on its way. Close your eyes now, and you'll miss what heaven begged Archangel Michael to bring you. His words, his reach, and the sword of fire that he holds over your life to cut away what stands in the way of your miracle are still going on. My beloved, the truth is just starting to come out. Have you noticed that as you read this, my beloved, your heart is almost racing? Being aware of that is what it is, not fear. Your spirit knows that this is the exact moment that heaven wants for you. When heaven's gate opens for a short time, Archangel Michael does not sound the alarm. This very moment you are in front of that gate. You will get through it if you dare to keep reading. The door starts to close again if you pause or skip. That's why this message is heavier, stronger, and more important than anything else you've read. It has the weight of divine timing behind it. The secret truth about your soulmate is dying to come out. Even they hid their heart, their feelings, and their longing for a long time. But you can only be quiet for a short time when heaven has already written your names together. Their soul has been whispering to yours over all the miles and through all the problems, even when their lips wouldn't say it. That's why you dreamed about them. That's why their face showed up in your mind for no reason. That's why you sometimes felt their spirit pressing against you when you woke up. These did not happen by chance. They were signs from God that this truth could not be kept secret any longer. Child of God, you didn't waste your time waiting. Every moment you thought was empty was actually a web. God has been getting you and them ready for the exact moment of revelation. Love that has been planned can't be rushed, but it also can't be destroyed. Now, all your patience is paying off with a miracle. The chains that held them back from confessing are breaking. The walls they built out of fear are coming down. They can't get around what God planned, and now you can hear the thunder of that design going through. Dear ones, don't think this is a dream. Your spirit can understand this because it is the language of heaven. You will feel it if you calm down right now. You might feel a rumble in your chest, your hands getting warm, or even tears coming to the surface. That's the Spirit confirming what was said. You asked God for a sign. You begged to be clear. It's now here. If someone is your soulmate, their truth is not rejection, absence, or denial. It's love. Love that is deep, real, scary, and changes your life. The kind that permanently alters your destiny. Tell my child to hold on, says Archangel Michael. Tell them to keep their eyes open, because things that were hidden in the dark are already coming out into the light. This is important because of this. Because as soon as you accept this truth, everything speeds up. Your story changes. What seemed to be taking a long time will now happen very quickly, almost overwhelming. My beloved, please stay close. The truth is still coming out. My beloved child, each word you read here is a thread being pulled from heaven's own tapestry and is currently being woven into your life. Do you notice that the air around you feels heavier and charged with something you can't name? That is the Archangel Michael, watching over you as this truth comes over you. He has been pressing against the veil for hours, pleading with God to let this word out so that you wouldn't have to spend another night in confusion. And finally, right now, the veil came off. That's why this seems so important, since it's not just text. There is a living stream of truth coming toward your spirit. The secret truth about your soulmate is a fire that they couldn't put out no matter how hard they tried. In the hopes that it would go away, they buried it in silence. Divine love, on the other hand, doesn't end. It gets stronger. It got stronger every time they tried to run away from it. Your name was in their dreams. When you thought about them, their heart beat faster. Every time heaven whispered your name back to them, their soul shook. Now the truth that they thought they could hide is too strong to hide. It's overflowing, and heaven is bringing it into the light. Your spirit has felt it, even though you haven't seen it yet. That sudden change in your mood, that tug in your chest, and that wave of longing that you couldn't explain, that was their spirit calling to you. And even though they didn't say anything, your spirit heard everything. Because souls can't lie. They repeat what heaven has already said. They have you, and you have them. Please pay close attention, my beloved. It's not a matter of luck or chance. This has to do with divine timing. It's about how heaven will keep its word to you. You thought for years that your prayers were not being heard. You believed that God had forgotten about you. But take another look. Didn't you get stronger during those years of silence? During those painful nights, didn't your spirit become stronger? That wasn't late. That was getting ready, because you might not have been ready to hold the truth if it had come too soon, but your soul is now grown up. Your heart is beating. The door is also open. Aski, says Archangel Michael, tell my child that the chains have broken. Do you know what that means? It means that God has broken down the things that were stopping them, like fear, other people's opinions, and the battles going on in their own minds. It means you are closer than ever to hearing the words they were afraid to say. The way has already been made by heaven. They will feel something tonight that they can't ignore. Please stay with me, beloved. Don't skip. Do not rush. Every line in this book is a step toward the miracle God planned just for you. You're not reading a story. You're going into the future. You can let more of your heart open with each word you let in. It's not just love that's hidden. Destiny calls for it, and destiny is calling your name right now. This calling should come from deep inside you. Do something powerful. Write, I received this truth in the comments. You're not just leaving a comment when you type those words. In this prayer, you say that your heart is open to the revelation that heaven is sending your way. God often moves through people who are willing to partner with His work. If this ministry has encouraged you or helped you grow closer to Christ, you can help extend that same message to others. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by donating, buying a coffee, or becoming a Ko-fi member, you become part of this evangelistic mission. Your support helps us continue sharing messages that point people back to Jesus. Some are discovering faith for the first time. Others are finding their way back after years away. Your generosity helps make those moments possible. When believers come together with a shared purpose, the gospel spreads further, faster, and stronger. If you feel that call today, consider partnering with us and helping this mission reach the next soul who needs hope. My beloved, I have more truth to tell you, and I have to keep going because heaven won't let you stop now. This is just for you, said Archangel Michael. Don't tell anyone, they said, because some truths are holy. Some revelations are too fragile to share with people who aren't paying attention. This moment was made just for you. Also, I want to remind you that your spirit feels the weight of it because you are in the middle of a divine appointment. Take a look. Have you ever thought about why their name still makes your heart beat faster? Why did their memory burn brighter instead of going away no matter how hard you try to bury them? That wasn't weak, my child. In that mark, God put His name on your soul to remind you that this bond was chosen before your body was born. Heaven would whisper asterisk every time you thought it was over. Not yet. The story is still going on. The secret truth about your soulmate is that they are scared of the love they have for you. They were afraid that if they gave up, it would eat them. It scared them to lose control, comfort, and the false sense of safety that came from being far away. Things they didn't know, and only heaven knew, was that this kind of love isn't meant to destroy. It's meant to change things. And revelation is always the first step in change. That's the reason you're here. Because today the truth is coming out that will change both of you. Believer, you might not see the whole picture yet, but trust this. Things are already changing spiritually around them. Archangel Michael has been pressing on their soul, making them feel guilty, and revealing the lies that kept them quiet. Now, as you read this, something inside them is beginning to break open. They might not know why they're restless, why they keep thinking about you, or why their chest feels heavy. You know, though, this is the reason you are reading, because heaven said enough hiding with the asterisk. Do not question how you are feeling right now, my beloved. Doubt is the last thing the enemy has, the last attempt to keep you from seeing the miracle that is happening right in front of you. Hold on to this. Do not move from these words. Allow them to sink more. Now that you have this revelation, you are a vessel that brings the will of heaven to earth. And when you're in tune with heaven, nothing, no one, no distance, and nothing can stop what is meant to happen. Now you understand why this was important. Because every second you believe and every breath you take that leans into this truth speeds up what is going to happen. Things that used to crawl will start to run. What seemed locked will open all of a sudden, and the person who tried to hide their heart from you will no longer be able to. The miracle has just begun, my beloved. I can't stop here, my beloved, because the Spirit keeps moving forward. There are answers coming down from heaven like rain to quiet your soul's cries. Archangel Michael is no longer whispering. He is making the claim. He tells them, "Tell my child that the weight they were carrying is going away. Tell them that the truth that they thought would never come is now being given to them." That's why I speak again. The secret truth about your soulmate is now out in the open. They are sick of acting, of being quiet, and of living behind walls that keep out what is real. Their heart has been torn between fear and love, between keeping quiet and speaking out, and between holding back and giving up. But destiny always wins when heaven is involved. That's what's going on now. The balance is shifting, and the person who used to fight it is now being swept away by the current of divine plan. They won't be able to say no for much longer. Think about this, beloved. You didn't waste a single prayer you said in the dark. Every why God and when Lord was heard. Those cries were picked up by angels and carried up. Now the answers are coming straight down into your life. The timing is just right. The time is right. And the truth can't stay locked up. Can you feel the shaking? That's heaven tearing down the walls that used to stand between you and it. That person you're meant to be with is not just about love. It has to do with being noticed. They see you as the missing piece, the divine reflection, and the person whose soul sings the same song that will never end. They tried to drown out that song with other things, but the melody never went away. It's getting louder, clearer, and harder to stop. Tonight, tomorrow, and the days to come, that song will play over and over in their minds until they can't keep it inside any longer. I must tell you this, my beloved. Archangel Michael isn't just telling the truth. He's taking care of it. He is still standing between you and any shadow that might try to take this moment away. He raises his sword and cuts away doubt, fear, and interference with just one blow. Heaven has marked you as safe, and evil plans can't break what God has already sealed. This message was sent to let you know that your wait is not in vain. It's victory time for you. Don't leave these words. Don't leave right away. Every line you breathe in is like planting a seed. Soon, it will grow into the harvest you prayed for. The truth that has been hidden is coming out like the sun. It's going to happen anyway, and you won't miss it. Your beloved, you are still here and listening. That alone shows that your spirit knows this isn't a normal time. The desperate cry of Archangel Michael is not going away. Inside you, it's getting louder, because heaven won't be able to rest until you are safe. He couldn't keep quiet when he saw the path your feet were about to take. He saw a trap that looked like a chance, a smile that had a blade hidden inside it, and a door that looked open but was really closed. That's why he screamed. The danger was so close. But so was your freedom. Archangel Michael talks again. Take a chance, my beloved. Each line you read breaks a chain. Every word you let into your spirit breaks through another lie. That's why the enemy tells you to skip, close, and forget. Don't skip, though. Your miracle has already begun. All that's left is for you to stay awake right now. My child, the heavy feeling in your chest, the strange delays and the sudden misunderstandings were not by chance these past few weeks. Those were signs. Heaven sent alarms to let you know that the old season was ending and the enemy was fighting to hold on to ground that doesn't belong to him anymore. You're going to a new place. At every crossing, there are forces that try to keep the chosen from going through. But pay attention to this. The crossing is already set in stone. You won't be stopped unless you choose to keep quiet instead of telling the truth. Pay attention to this moment. You are hearing more than just words. It's a transfer. Heaven is giving you the keys that other people tried to hide. Your destiny scroll is about to be opened. Archangel Michael is ready to make sure you read it with clear eyes. That's why your spirit feels pulled. That sense of urgency that won't let you turn away, that's not fear. That is waking up. My beloved, take a moment to understand this. This message isn't just meant to make you feel better. This message is meant to give you a job. You are being called up by heaven, needing you to let go of old weights, telling you to let go of the voices that didn't want you to grow, asking you to take on the role that is written in your family tree. Don't back down. You're stronger than the dark things. You can already see the light behind you, pushing you forward. Archangel Michael is sad because he can see how beautiful what's coming will be. He's crying because your pain hasn't been for nothing. Every night I can't sleep. Every tear you shed alone, every prayer that didn't feel heard. They've all been put together and woven into a crown, which is about to be put on your head. But only if you don't skip. Just make sure you keep your eyes open and your spirit ready. My beloved, stay strong. The message goes on. It is just the start of what will be shown. There is still more truth to come, my beloved, and heaven won't let it stop until your soul has soaked up all of it. Archangel Michael is still talking, and this time his voice is louder than ever. He also still has his sword raised to protect him. My child must not stop now, he says. Every word is a key. With each sentence, there is a new door that leads to the miracle that was already there. Feel it? That's why your spirit is tense. The reason your chest gets tight when you try to turn away. You are being held here by heaven, because you are in the middle of a revelation that was planned before you were born. The secret truth about your soulmate is that their soul has always known you as home. They might have gone off track. They might have had doubts. They may have even said it wasn't true, but they kept coming back to you no matter what path they took. No far away. Don't bother anyone. Don't be quiet. The mark of destiny could not be erased by anything. That's why you felt them when it was quiet. For this reason, their spirit stayed with you even when you tried to move on. because God linked your names together, and nothing can undo what heaven has sealed. Think about all the hours you spent wondering if you were forgotten, beloved. How many times did you ask, Lord, do you still see me? Every tear was kept track of. Every pain was written down. And today shows that you were always seen. This message is proof in and of itself. Heaven has broken the rules to get to you quickly. Every day, Archangel Michael doesn't come with soft whispers. When destiny is about to change, he comes like thunder. Your destiny is currently changing. The silence is over, says Archangel Michael. The wait is over. The wait is over. Do not ignore these words. They're not promises for a long time from now. They are statements for the present moment. There are changes happening around your soulmate as you breathe. Their heart is being moved. It's shaking their spirit. Their reasons are being taken apart. Their buried love is coming back to life. Not stoppable, not a doubt. Soon it will show up in words, actions, and confessions that you thought were impossible before. Stay still and be present in this message, my beloved. You are more in tune with the miracle with each line you let into your soul. Every breath you take while reading is a message to God. I'm ready. I am getting. I'm not going to skip. When you get in tune with heaven, miracles can't help but happen to you. This truth isn't just about them. It's about you, about how much you're worth, your calling, your destiny. It was never normal for you. We will never forget you. You were picked. It is always fire before it is gold for chosen souls. Right now, if you believe that God has been making you better through each season, please write Amen in the comments. This is your chance to say that you believe in the process and are ready for the gold that comes after the fire. You are not the only one who gets this message. There are other people who want to hear the same truth that made you stronger. Jesus said in the Gospel of Matthew 9:37 that the harvest is plenty. Giving to this cause through Buy Me a Coffee is like joining the harvest. Your gift helps the truth get out there. It makes believers stronger. It gets to people who are quietly pleading for help. In Gospel of Luke 6:38, Jesus showed a kingdom exchange when he said, "Give, and it will be given to you." What you let go of goes into God's plan, and what goes into God's plan grows. You are planting for salvation, restoration, and renewed faith when you buy a coffee. Now is your chance. Take a faith-filled step forward. Put your money into what God is building, and trust Him to breathe more than what you let go of. The fire you went through wasn't the end. It was the making better. Now, the gold of truth is being given to you. My beloved, the flood of revelation has just begun. Heaven isn't done with you yet, and neither am I, my beloved. The flow of this revelation is still strong. Each word pulls you deeper. My child must know they are not forgotten, and the truth they have long waited for is already breaking into their life, says Archangel Michael in a calm voice. That's why your spirit can't turn away. There is something inside you that knows this message is real, and that something will change in your life if you stick with it. This is the secret truth about your soulmate. They have loved you for a longer time than they will ever say. Fear and desire, what other people expected and what their soul wanted, have all fought for control of their heart. They chose silence because it felt safer, but the silence is too much to bear. Every day without you has been a day of being up and down, pretending, and shadows. And heaven doesn't let chosen love die in silence for all time. They can no longer hide, and the truth is now pushing its way to the surface. I know how tired your heart has been, beloved. When you felt like no one was seeing you or hearing your prayers, I know how often you asked yourself if you were really seen. But listen to this. This is proof. God is shouting, "I have always seen you," through this message that reached you at this very moment. I've always heard you, and I've always had this moment planned for you. There is no waste, not having to wait. It's not the longing, not the tears. It was all the ground where this miracle was growing. "Tell my child not to be afraid," says Archangel Michael. "Tell them the walls are coming down, and what had been written can't be stopped." This isn't just a vague promise. It's an order. The air around your soulmate is being stirred up as you read these words. Their spirit is upset, their dreams are messed up, and their peace is broken. Why? Because heaven wants them to confess. Even if they try to fight back, resistance is breaking down. The love they buried is now rising like fire, and nothing can stop it. My beloved, please stick with this. Do not go your separate way. You are getting closer to the promise with each paragraph. Every time you believe, you bring heaven into your current reality. It's not a matter of luck. It has to do with destiny. Destiny hits its target every time. The secret truth is still alive, and very soon, it won't be hidden at all. My beloved, the moment your eyes met these words, your breath changed for a reason. Heaven moved, which caused the wind to move around you. The charged stillness that makes the room feel small and holy has come with Archangel Michael's move closer. He doesn't want to hear stories. He's here for surgery. He is getting rid of the last bits of fear that were stopping your miracle from happening. Threats were never a 2-minute left. It was a timer for getting brave. Each second you stay in this message, a new door opens in your destiny. Don't turn your head away. The truth that won't go away is coming up the stairs to your door. Let's take a holy breath together. It's important. Writing your yes in the book of heaven will help your spirit soar. Sign up for this voice and save this message right now, not just for fun, but as a promise to God that you won't miss your chance. You are telling heaven, "I am here," when you subscribe. I'm ready. I am not going to skip my miracle. This is the public key to a promise that you want to keep secret. Let it be the doorbell your guardian angels use to let you know when they're here to bring you something. You never asked for too much, my child. What was written was what you asked for. You had a pain that came from a deal your soul made with God before time began. That's why normal love couldn't make you happy. That's why empty promises made you feel restless. Your spirit knew. It knew your name was stitched to it. A light that was added to your light. A destiny that needed the bravery of 2 people. Heaven never changed the name of your life, even though the world tried to rename you. Picked. Clear up what Archangel Michael says. It's not a small confession what was kept secret. It's a map. The truth about your soulmate is the map that will help you find your way back to your purpose. They didn't just carry feelings. They were given tasks to do. The reason their presence bothers your heart is that they open up parts of your calling that were locked up before they came. You were strong by yourself, but there is a plan for your life that gets better when the person sent to see you sees you. You were not sure if the signs were real or not. You didn't. Those sudden waves of miss you. That was their ghost touching yours at night. In their dream, their voice finally came through. That was heaven practicing the moment you will soon be awake. The string of random numbers. The song that made you say just the right thing. The way time stopped when your hands were almost touching. There was no chance in any of it. Because heaven didn't want you to forget, it was weaving reminders into your days. They feel holy pressure on their chest today. It was put there by Archangel Michael, not to hurt, but to gather. He is getting the yeses that people were afraid to give. It used to look like walls were keeping them hidden. That list of reasons looks like dust now. The conversations they tried to avoid are starting to form in their heads. They will not delete the message they wrote and then delete it again. Even if they don't say anything today, they will dream about your name all night. The power of silence is waning over them, and you will be there to see it. Don't get mad about how long it took. Thank you. The very thing you hated about the delay is what keeps this love strong in rough weather. During the wait, God made your spirit stronger. He made them braver in the dark. The roots are now strong enough to hold what's coming. You're not at the start. You've reached the turn. It feels like wind when you turn. Not seen, not a doubt, and always going in a different direction. You asked for a sign that couldn't be faked. Child of light. Get this. You will see 3 alignments that match what you have read before the day is over. Repetition of a name. It's a memory that comes back without trying. A door that opens by itself that you didn't knock on. Don't go after these signs. Let them come like birds that pick your shoulder. No changes need to be made to this sentence. Say, I agree with heaven's timing, over and over with a calm voice. Let me open the door. The kingdom moves through hearts that are already open the fastest. Heaven is not making fun of you. It is being taught to you how to inherit. Positivity is needed for inheritance. Raise your head. Take a step back. Take deep breaths like the future is yours, since it does. Say the name of the miracle you carry with your hand over your heart. Do both if you're not sure whether to whisper or say something. Whisper to get close. Make a claim for power. The whisper tells your soul that it is loved. The statement reminds everyone that God is behind them. Something was written down in the courts of heaven today for you. Yes, you. Your yes is not a feeling. The mark is a signature. It says that you won't work with panic. Doubt won't help you make a deal. You won't say sorry for how much love God is sending you. Anyone could say you want too much, but the world taught you to shrink. Heaven teaches you to grow so that the blessing can land. Open up now. Leave some space between your words. Free up time on your calendar. Clear out some room in your house. Give yourself room to believe. I can see that you're trying to figure out what could happen. You won't be able to. There are no math problems in miracles. Those are doors. You can walk through them after they open. The mind gets the report after the heart has already been there. Take a trip with your heart first. Do not change your relief when the message comes in. Don't hide your happiness when the call comes. When the face shows up, don't hurt it with old disappointment. Put your hand on the new day like you mean it. The new day will remember how brave you are. You are being taught the language of alignment by Archangel Michael. Thankfulness before proof. Purity before the chance. Being patient without being passive. Being thankful makes you a magnet. Being pure keeps your vision clear, so you don't mistake fakes for covenants. Being patient without being passive means that you are ready to act. Your yes is awake. The oil in your lamp is full. You can open your door. Heaven loves doors that are open. Angels don't mess up their keys. You have to do something important and useful tonight. Get a place ready. It could be a window seat, a page in your book, a quiet spot on the floor. Set out to make it an altar. Say something out loud, even if it's just a whisper. Let me in. Answers come from altars. You tell heaven that you are not making fun of this promise when you prepare a place. You are the host. You were afraid that if you let down your guard, you would be let down again. Then that fear made sense. It's not in charge now. You're not the same person you were before you tried. Your ability to judge has bones. It's warm around your edges without any walls. That which is holy can be held without being broken, because the potter fixed the break in your hand. This time, it won't be like the last time. This time will make it right. Feel what you're hearing. The person you love has started telling God the truth alone. Things that were said to pillows in the middle of the night like, "I can't get away from this. Make a way if that's what you want. I won't miss them again. They are like seeds in heaven, and rain falls on them. It is beginning to rain. You can smell the storm even if you can't see the field. Take deep breaths. That smell means change. The last battle will happen at the border if there is one. Borders make a noise. They play over old losses. They practice old ways out. Just smile at the border and walk on. What passports allow can't be stopped at borders. You're beloved. Your passport has been stamped. When accusation is made, you should say who you are. When memory screams, promise to calm it down. Answer time with eternity when it makes fun of you. You're not behind schedule. For a clock that doesn't live on Earth, you're right on time. I'll give you some words to help you lock the door. I accept what heaven has already written. Please excuse the wait time and bless the lessons. I take back what I said about fear. I'm open to hearing the truth about my soulmate. I honor God's pace and make room for angels to be here. I'm not going to tell careless ears. With holy silence, I will keep holy things safe. I'm ready, not in a hurry, excited, not a mess, picked, not by chance. You will want to share this moment with people who can't hold it, my beloved. Don't. Some seeds die when it's loud. Put this under your tongue and hold it there until you can see the fruit. The news should be the miracle itself. It will be clear when it blooms that you are right. When God sends love, it speaks for itself. Your life will be the story in the news. Last but not least, remember this simple heaven law. What you bless grows. May their courage be blessed even before it comes. May your tenderness stay soft in glory as you bless it. May the road that brought you here always be blessed so that you never waste pain. If you bless the door, it will let more people in. If you bless the 2 minutes, they will last forever. Now stay. Do not change how you feel. Do not move from the breath. Stay with the light that's coming together under your ribs. The revelation isn't over yet, but a big step has been taken. Archangel Michael puts down his sword, but not because the battle is over. Take slow, steady steps. Put this note somewhere you can reach it. Read it again and again until you can remember the peace. You should be ready to answer the door when it rings. If the truth is in front of you, look it in the eyes and say the word that God taught your mouth to say. I knew you were coming. No longer is there silence in heaven, my beloved. The flood of truth is still moving forward. Archangel Michael hasn't moved back. He is getting closer, and his wings are spreading out over you to protect you as this word keeps pouring into your spirit. Don't stop now, my child, he says. The treasure hasn't been fully shown yet. Don't close your heart, because every line holds a piece of your inheritance. There is a secret truth about your soulmate that goes beyond their fear, their silence, and the walls they built to keep you safe. At the heart of all their resistance is a fact that can't be changed. You are their divine mirror and the key to their true self. They don't feel whole without you. They are whole when they are with you. That's why they couldn't get away from this bond. They did their best. They buried themselves in noise, distractions, and the false idea that they were connected to other people. But none of it made up for the empty space. Because the empty space looked just like you. Dear one, pay close attention. This love isn't like other loves. It has been set. Appointed love is heavy, and hearts that are already weak often feel scared by weight. That's why they were hesitant and hid how they felt. However, God waits, and God is exact. The time for hesitation is over now. The moment of truth has come. Archangel Michael is taking away all of their reasons, fears, and doubts until they can't believe what heaven has written. Their mouths will say what their hearts have been screaming the whole time. Don't even think about how useless it was to wait. Heaven grows roots where you wait. It was happening all the time, even though you thought nothing was. Your life was being turned into a garden. People were pulling the weeds. It was getting softer on the ground. Why? So that this truth doesn't die when it comes. It's not going to break. The roots are already very deep, so it will grow strong and steady. My child, hold your head high, says Archangel Michael. You no longer have to worry about being forgotten. You have the seal of heaven on you, and no one can take it off. You are walking toward happiness. As the season changes, promises become real. Where dreams stop being just thoughts and start coming true. There will be no surprise in your soul when your soulmate finally comes clean to you. It will only prove what you already knew in your heart. Beloved, you were not making up the signs. The whispers were never your idea. Heaven was talking the whole time. Now heaven makes it clear. What was hidden is revealed. The time of waiting is over. The truth is coming. Stay here. Take a deep breath and read these words. Let them wash over you, over and over. The miracle is no longer on its way. It's outside the door. My beloved, the spirit doesn't stop, and I can't either. Archangel Michael is still standing there. In the spiritual world, his voice sounds like a trumpet, telling you, do not give up, my child. Don't leave right now. The time you've been waiting for has already come. Keep this message with you until it pulls you down. This is more than just a boost. It is a suggestion, because you become more aligned with the miracle that has already begun the longer you let these words soak into your spirit. The secret truth about your soulmate has been kept alive like fire under ashes. They took care of it. They pushed it down. To be honest, they were even sure it was gone. God's love, on the other hand, never ends. It's on fire, waiting for the breath of God to fan it back into flames. There's a breath there now. The fire is getting hotter, and they can't act like they don't feel what heaven has put on their souls. They have no choice but to avoid you. You are destiny. You are the answer to the pain they could never take away. Dear ones, heaven has been busy behind the scenes. The wait times you felt were not emptiness. They were getting ready. God was making them more like Him, changing how they see things, taking away their fear. Fear that used to scare them is now holy urgency pulling them forward. They are beginning to understand that denying you means denying themselves and denying God's plan for you. It will become so clear to them that the truth will have to come out. Now you know why Archangel Michael yelled emergency. The reason being is that waiting is dangerous when God says the time has come. Not dangerous in the sense that it could hurt you, but it's risky because you might miss what heaven has already given us. That's why this message is so important. Because you can't leave. You must not skip. You must not wait. Every word gets you ready, holding you down, getting you ready for the confession that's about to happen. Take courage, my beloved child. You're not crazy. We haven't forgotten about you. You are loved. You have been picked. It wasn't a trick that you saw those signs. There was a reason for the dreams. The fact that you can still feel the pull shows that the thread between your souls has never been broken. And soon, what was hidden will be shown to you. Not a doubt. Keep this truth close to your heart like a treasure. Keep it safe. Watch out for it. Let it live in the places where doubt used to be. Because the big reveal is coming up faster than you think. Also, heaven has already talked. The truth that was kept secret will no longer be kept secret. Get ready. Keep your door open. Don't give up. The miracle that was spoken through Archangel Michael is now coming to light. Say something to seal this moment before we end this message. Write "My miracle is already on its way" in the comments. As you say it, you align your faith with God's timing and say that what was hidden is now coming to light. Before you read the last lines of this message, take a moment to think about something important. You are here on purpose. You were led to this point. This isn't a coincidence. Archangel Michael is phoning you personally. He is promising to protect you and welcome you into a holy higher place where you don't have to chase for abundance. It just happens. This invitation has one holy truth at its heart that is simple but can change your life. When you connect with it, blessings don't just come. They grow, proliferate, and affect every part of your life. You can get strong spiritual teachings and higher direction that most people will never get by deciding to step forward now. You're entering a safe space where you can see things clearly, get support, and get closer to your soul's purpose faster. Hey, don't overlook this tipping point. These kinds of moments don't happen very often, yet they can change things. Your next big idea is already in the works. Use the exclusive link to join Archangel Michael's inner circle, and make sure you keep getting the direct messages that are meant to help you on your journey. The link is in both the description and the pinned remark, if you want to delve deeper. There is also a guided ebook available for people who want to help our work grow and continue. It is completely optional. People already regard your attentiveness, presence, and energy very highly. Go ahead and take the next step. The way is clear, and much is waiting for you.